Have you ever wondered why some people remain unshaken in the midst of life's storms, while others are tossed aside by the slightest breeze? Today, we're diving into a philosophy that has stood the test of time: Stoicism. This isn't just another passing trend, it's a way of life embraced by both ancient warriors and modern thinkers alike. Picture this: facing your deepest fears and toughest challenges, yet maintaining a sense of peace and purpose. This is the power of Stoicism. It offers a transformative approach, not just for how we think, but for how we live, act, and find joy in the everyday moments. If you've ever felt like you're riding a roller coaster of life with no control, then this philosophy may just be the anchor you need. Let's explore how these ancient teachings can help you not just survive, but thrive. Before we jump into the heart of Stoicism, take a moment to like this post, share it with someone who might need a little inspiration, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Trust me, watching this through without skipping will help you unlock the path toward becoming a more resilient, empowered version of yourself. Imagine the comfort of your bed, the perfect sanctuary. But now picture yourself choosing to leave it an hour earlier each day. Why? Maybe to meditate, to work out, or simply to reflect. Sounds difficult, right? But in that discomfort lies a powerful lesson. You're building resilience. The hardest part is always the start, but once you do it, you realize that you're capable of more than you ever imagined. This idea of embracing discomfort isn't new. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, would often live as though he had nothing. He'd wear the simplest clothes, eat the most basic food. Why? Not out of misery, but to gain perspective. By living simply, he learned to find joy not in material things, but within himself. The lesson here is profound. Happiness doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from within. Stoicism teaches us to rethink our relationship with comfort. Comfort is not always our friend. It can become a cage that holds us back from realizing our full potential. By stepping out of our comfort zones, we don't just learn endurance. We discover our own strength, our resilience, and our ability to adapt and grow. In our everyday lives, this might look like taking the stairs instead of the elevator, having a tough but honest conversation, or skipping an extra hour of screen time to read a book. These small choices, though seemingly insignificant, accumulate into powerful habits that can transform your life. By embracing discomfort, you create a profound peace from within, a contentment that no external circumstances can shake. Consider your muscles. Without resistance, they won't grow. The same goes for your personal growth. When life throws challenges your way, it's not a setback, it's an opportunity to grow stronger. Take, for example, a daunting project at work. Instead of dreading it, view it as a chance to expand your skills and push yourself beyond your limits. This is the mindset that Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, talked about. He believed that difficulties show us who we truly are. They act as mirrors, reflecting where we stand, but they also forge us into something better. Next time you're faced with a challenge, shift your mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Every challenge is a lesson in disguise, a stepping stone that can help you build resilience and growth. This approach isn't just theoretical, it's practical. The next time you feel nervous about a presentation, see it as an opportunity to enhance your public speaking skills. A tough conversation? It's a chance to practice empathy and communication. Even the grueling workout routine becomes an exercise in discipline. By welcoming challenges with open arms, you're not only preparing for difficulties, but actively shaping yourself into a stronger, wiser version of yourself. Every obstacle is a chance to evolve. In the midst of an argument, it's so easy to focus on winning. We get caught up in making our point, without truly listening to the other person. Stoicism offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to pause, step back, and truly understand where the other person is coming from. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, famously said that before we point out someone else's faults, we should reflect on our own. This isn't about self-blame, but about recognizing our shared humanity. When we start from that place, empathy becomes a natural response. In real life, this looks like truly listening during a conversation, understanding the emotions behind someone's words, and seeking common ground. By doing this, we not only strengthen our relationships, but foster a deeper connection with others. This is what Stoicism teaches us, that life is not just about surviving challenges, but about learning from them, becoming better, and living with purpose. So, as you go about your day, ask yourself, where can you embrace discomfort to grow? Where can you welcome challenges with open arms? And how can you approach each conversation with empathy and understanding? Stoicism isn't just an ancient philosophy, it's a timeless guide for building inner strength, resilience, and living a life full of meaning. The power of listening and empathy when it comes to communication, especially in difficult situations, we often rush to speak, thinking of our response rather than truly listening. But what if we could approach conversations differently, by actively listening and striving to understand the other person's point of view, their feelings, and their motivations? It's not about agreeing or changing your stance. It's about acknowledging and respecting their experience. Empathy in communication is a transformative force. It turns conflicts into meaningful conversations, adversaries into allies, and builds bridges where there were once walls. The beauty of empathy is that it doesn't just improve our relationships with others, it also brings us inner peace. When we approach interactions with empathy, we reduce tension, better understand the people around us, and create a more harmonious environment. But the real magic of choosing empathy is that it changes us. We become more patient, more understanding, and more connected. We begin to see the world not in black and white, but in a spectrum of emotions and experiences. This shift in perspective is what Stoicism teaches us. It's about finding harmony within ourselves and with the world around us. So the next time you find yourself in a disagreement or a tough conversation, remember this Stoic wisdom. Take a deep breath, step into their shoes, and open the door to understanding. By choosing empathy, we're not just building better relationships, we're contributing to a more compassionate world. Embracing fate with joy. A Stoic mindset life often throws curveballs our way, unexpected setbacks, disappointments, and changes that challenge our patience. The Stoic response isn't about tolerating these moments, but embracing them with joy. It's about finding the value, the lesson, or the opportunity in every situation, no matter how difficult it may seem. Imagine you've poured your heart into a project, and suddenly it's canceled. Your first reaction might be frustration, disappointment, or even anger. And that's normal. But what if, in that setback, there lies a hidden opportunity? Perhaps it's a chance to reassess your goals, fine-tune your skills, or explore something you've been putting off. This is the essence of Stoicism, finding the silver lining in every cloud. It's not about denying pain or pretending that setbacks don't hurt. Rather, it's about seeing these moments as chances to grow, to pivot, and to explore new paths. Stoicism teaches us to view every change as an opportunity for potential gain, and this mindset is captured beautifully in the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate. Amor fati is the practice of embracing everything life brings, both the good and the bad, and seeing it all as part of a larger journey. By adopting this perspective, we turn even the most difficult experiences into stepping stones toward a richer, more fulfilling life. So, how can we practice this? Start by reflecting on a recent challenge or change in your plans. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this help me grow? It could be something as simple as a delayed flight, giving you time to catch up on reading, or a job rejection opening up a career path you hadn't considered. Embracing fate with joy isn't about ignoring the struggles, it's about finding growth in them. This mindset shift doesn't just help us cope with life's unpredictabilities, it empowers us to thrive amidst them. By embracing the twists and turns of life with open arms, we find our greatest strengths and lessons in the very moments we thought would break us. Daily practice of mindful reflection. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, was a firm believer in the power of daily reflection. Every night, he would review his day, reflecting on what went well and where he could improve. This practice wasn't about self-criticism, but about learning, growing, and improving just a little each day. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to rush through each day without pausing to reflect. But by incorporating a few minutes of mindful reflection into your daily routine, you can gain valuable insights into your actions and decisions. This doesn't have to be a lengthy process, just a moment to check in with yourself before bed and ask some key questions. What did I do well today? Where could I have done better? What did I learn? This practice of reflection turns each day into a learning experience. It's not about perfection but progress. By recognizing our achievements, no matter how small, and understanding where we can improve, we grow into better versions of ourselves. For example, let's say you had a tough conversation at work. Instead of just moving on, take a moment to reflect. Could you have been more empathetic? Was there a point where you could have listened more carefully or communicated more effectively? This type of reflection helps you improve your communication, emotional intelligence, and self-awareness, ultimately leading to better relationships with others. Through mindful reflection, we align ourselves more closely with the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each reflection strengthens our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Over time, this daily practice builds upon itself, shaping us into wiser, more thoughtful, and compassionate individuals. I encourage you to embrace the practice of mindful reflection. Make it part of your daily routine. Even just a few minutes can make a huge difference over time. As you reflect, you'll start to notice how your actions ripple through your life, and you'll find yourself becoming more attuned to the person you want to be. Growth often comes in ways we never expected, but the beauty of it lies in the fact that each new day offers a fresh chance to evolve. Every day is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to move a little closer to the person we aim to be. This is the essence of Stoicism, the constant pursuit of becoming our best selves, one reflection, one decision at a time. At the heart of Stoic philosophy is the idea of seeking wisdom in stillness. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor and philosopher, once expressed a beautiful thought. The best retreat isn't found in far-off mountains, serene beaches, or quiet countryside. It's found within our own minds. This profound insight teaches us that true peace and clarity don't require a physical escape. They're available to us whenever we choose to tap into the stillness inside, regardless of where we are. But how do we access this stillness? How do we find that inner retreat in the chaos of our daily lives? It starts by carving out quiet moments throughout our day. These moments don't have to be long or formal. You could meditate, or simply take a calm walk in the early morning when the world is still, or late at night beneath the stars. It could even be as simple as sitting quietly with a cup of coffee, unplugged from the digital noise of the world, allowing your mind to wander and breathe. In these moments of stillness, something remarkable happens. We begin to hear our own voice, the one that isn't reactive or impulsive, the one that's often drowned out by the noise and demands of daily life. This is where clarity emerges. Here, we reconnect with our inner wisdom. It's where we reflect on our choices, our paths, and gain insights that might have been lost in the rush of our busy schedules. But there's more to it than just reflection. In these quiet moments, we not only connect with ourselves, we also disconnect from the chaos of the external world. It's a way to recharge, to reset. It's like pressing pause on the constant flood of demands and distractions, giving us the rare opportunity to simply be, rather than always doing. This is where Stoicism offers its most powerful insight. The Stoics, like Marcus Aurelius, believe that tranquility and wisdom come from within. While the external world is full of things we cannot control, our responses, our actions, and how we process these events are entirely within our power. Often the best decisions and the deepest wisdom arise when we are calm, not chaotic. So, I encourage you to find those quiet moments in your day. It doesn't have to be hours of solitude. Just a few minutes can make a massive difference. Use that time to listen to your inner self, to find your center, to gain clarity. Over time, these moments of stillness will become your sanctuary, a space of strength and wisdom that you can carry with you, even as you navigate the hustle and bustle of life. In the stillness lies wisdom. In the quiet, we find the answers we've been searching for. The Stoic way isn't about escaping the world. It's about finding a peaceful retreat within it. Now let's talk about a crucial principle of Stoicism, balancing control and surrender. The Stoics emphasized focusing our energy on what we can control, our actions, our thoughts, and our responses, and accepting what we cannot control. It's like being the captain of a ship. You can't control the sea or the weather, but you can steer the ship, adjust the sails, and keep moving forward. How do we practice this balance in our lives? It begins with self-awareness. When things don't go according to plan, pause for a moment. Can you change the situation? If so, take action. But if not, that's your cue to practice surrender. Let go, and trust that things will unfold as they're meant to. This isn't about passivity. It's a mindful, strategic approach to life. Stressing over things beyond our control is like trying to stop the waves with our bare hands. It's exhausting and futile. Instead, we learn to ride the waves, adapt, and find peace even amidst chaos. This balance between control and surrender brings a profound sense of peace. When we stop trying to control everything, we free ourselves from so much unnecessary stress and anxiety. We focus our energy on what truly matters, what we can influence. And for the things we can't control, we learn to accept them, flowing with them rather than against them. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. This encapsulates the essence of this principle, strength and acceptance. By understanding the limits of our control, we focus on what truly counts. As you go about your day, remember this Stoic wisdom. Embrace what you can control and learn to let go of what you can't. Find that balance and watch how it transforms your life. You'll find a sense of calm knowing that, while you can't control everything, you can control the most important thing: yourself, your reactions, your mindset. Balancing control and surrender helps you stay grounded, focused, and at peace, even when everything around you is in turmoil. And this, my friend, is a key to living a life of wisdom, tranquility, and genuine happiness, the Stoic way. So as we wrap up, take a moment to reflect. How can these principles transform your life? How can they shape the way you view the world, your interactions with others, and most importantly, your understanding of yourself? Remember, the path to wisdom isn't a sprint. It's a marathon filled with learning, unlearning, and growing. Thank you for sharing this journey with me. Stay wise, stay strong, and keep walking the Stoic path.